Okay. First one, what are we going to do when we get to this problem tomorrow? Look at the letters. We are not going to look at the picture. We are going to make our chart and look at the letters. So Jan is congruent to goal. Okay. Now remember, an equal sign means what? A number. I want a number for all of these. By the way, your test is all multiple choice except the proof. So you won't even, you will, but make sure you choose the right number. We're not looking at the picture. What does I go with?
L.
I goes with L. Now you can look at the picture. What is L?
46.
So 46 degrees is my answer for I. Do you see how you might have thought it was G if you were looking at the picture? J, what does J go with? G. Well, how do I figure out what G is right here? I'm going to add 46 plus 57. That gives me 103. And then I'm going to subtract it from 180. What's 103 minus 180? 77 degrees is going to be my J. E.g., be careful right here. E.g., somebody last period was trying to add 77 and 57. E.g. is on the outside. I want to know what is the side E.g. Well, what does E.g. go with? Be careful. E.g. goes with what? N.J. N.J. is what? 5 centimeters. So make sure you're doing those outside numbers. And then again, what does the congruent symbol mean? A letter. So what goes with L-E? I-N with a line up top. Do I have any questions about that? Next one. It says, given the graph below, complete the statement to make it true. F-O-X. Ooh, yeah, red does not work. We're throwing in the trash. Alright. Let's do F-O-X. What is F?
C-A-T.
F goes with what? C. Ooh, you ain't paying attention if you said that.
What do you mean? Said that?
What does F go with?
It's T.
Why does F go with T?
What? Oh, because it's equal to the number.
You have to pay attention to the numbers. That's why I draw the chart. Don't just try to make words. F is 62. What does F go with? T. What's the same as O? What's also 90 degrees? A. And then what goes with X? So you just have to be careful, please.
Okay.
Draw your chart. We're putting things alike that are alike. Which of the following are congruent? Well, let's talk about which ones are not congruent real quick. Which ones are not congruent? Triple A, so I'm going to put an X on triple A. And the bad word. Where is the bad word?
Right next to it.
And what about all the others?
They're congruent.
They're congruent. Speaking of the word congruent, what does it mean to be congruent? What's the same?
I don't know.
Alex said angles and what? Sides. That question is going to be on the test. Exactly. What's the same? And bam. Angel, Chris, you got that down? What is the same for congruent? Angles and sides. That is direct test question. All right. Can I go on? Next one. This one right here. PQR is congruent to what by what? What's the case type here? What's my case type? Side, side, side. That goes in the second blank. There are no arches, so there should be no A. And then it has P to Q to R. We're going from 2 tick marks to 1 tick mark. T, W, X. 2 tick marks to 1 tick mark is my answer. Which of the following does not prove two triangles are congruent? Do y'all agree I have an angle, a side, and an angle here? Do you agree I also have an angle, side, angle? Is angle, side, angle congruent or not congruent? Congruent. So that's a good answer. I'm going to mark it wrong because this one wants does not. This one right here, what do I have? I have an angle, and then remember I can put a tick mark in the middle because they share that side. A side and a side, ASS or SSA. However, why is it HL? Because it has 90 degrees. This is HL. Is HL congruent or not congruent? Congruent, so this is not the answer.
Let's go.
Let me double check with the last one. I know, obviously, that's what's left, but do y'all agree I have two sides and an angle?
Yes.
Is my angle between my two sides?
No.
So what is this problem? The bad word, which is not congruent, so that's the answer because that's what it says. For the next one, are you really going to have a question this easy on your test?
Yes.
Yes, but what do you have to do to get it right?
Do a table.
Do your little chart. Do your table. Duck is congruent to goat. What goes with GA?
BC.
DC. What goes with C? Angle A. That's it. Yep. Easy points. If we're not getting those ones right, we're not trying. Alright, for this next question is actually just like number 1. We ignore the picture, and I want you to pay attention and make your chart. ABC goes with DEF. For this one right here, do I have any congruent signs? Do y'all see any congruent signs? So what do we know about all my answers?
They have to be numbers.
They have to be numbers. What does A go with?
I just got this ball yesterday. What did you do?
What does A go with?
AO.
D. What's D?
49.
49. What does E go with? E goes with B. What's B? 95. How do I find C?
Okay.
This is an angle. This is an angle.
Angle C. How do I find angle C? Add them together. And then do what? Subtract from 180. What is 180 minus 44? 36. Write it down if you don't have it answered, please.
Wait.
Yes. Add the insides together.
What?
Because you just said A was 49, right? So I put 49 right there. So how do I find C? Add 95 plus 49, subtract from 180. How do I find the outsides? What's the same as BC? EF, what's EF? 18 centimeters. What's the same as DF, the long one? Which is 20. And last but not least, what's the same as ED, the little short one? 14. Again, write this down, please. If hexagon orange is congruent to fruity, what is angle G equal? Well, orange, O-R-A-N-G-E, F-R-U-I-T-Y. What goes with G? T. So what is my answer for T? Degrees. Again, this is another question. If you don't take the time to write out your chart, you might miss it, but otherwise, this is a question if you get wrong, you're just being lazy. So some of you might not need to. Perfectly fine. Some of you might just count and say, hey, G is right here. That's with T right there. That's fine. But, again, all right, turn your paper over to Edgar. Write it down. Head up. All right, I'm going to do this one very quickly because we've done this like 4 times already. NFU should be ALS. FN should be LA. LA should be FN. ASL. NUF. Did anybody get anything different than me on those? Which one? This is simply doing your chart. Do your chart, match the letters. What goes together? Y'all, 14. Shh, focus. What do I have here? I have S, S, S. Do I have 3 S's here? I have side, side, and side. Yeah. Sorry. And so what's going to go, you have to pay attention to the direction. A to B to C. What's going to go from A to B to C? No, A starts down here. A, D, C. It goes 1 tick mark, 2 tick marks. 1 tick mark, 2 tick marks. For B, everybody please look up. What do I have here? I have 2 sides. Do I have any angles? Do I have any arches? Do I have a 3rd side? No, we cannot. So, I'm glad you said that, Andrea, real quick. I could only make one if these were connected right here. Are these connected? No, it's like a separate triangles. If it was a bow tie, you could. But it's not. This is only 2 S's. What's 2 S's? Shh.
HL?
Nope.
90?
Nope. There's no 90.
Side?
Nope. I mean, yes, but that is.
Not congruent.
It doesn't work. You can't just have 2 things. You have to have 3. For this one, don't worry about these tick marks. Pay attention to the arches. I have 2 angles and a side. Is my side between my 2 angles? No. So it's angle, angle with a side on the end. Is the other one match it? Shh. Does the other one match it? Yeah. So DEF goes with what? EHG. Be careful. D has an arc. Like here?
Sorry. H-E-G.
Very good. Good correction. You have to pay attention to the order. D-E-F is going to go with H-E-G. What do I have here? I have 2 angles with a side. Is my side between? Yes. So the S goes between the A's. Does that work for both of them? D-O-G, T-A-C. D-O-G goes with T-A-C. What is this next one?
Is it angle, angle, angle?
It is. How come you're getting 3 angles? I only see 2.
Because it's bow tie.
It is a bow tie. They are connected. I can add the arches in the middle right there. Please add that right now. And all I see are angles, angles, and angles. I know there are tick marks, but they're all on the arches. What do we know about AAA?
It's not congruent.
So please do not write anything like SYG. It should just be not congruent. What do I have on the next one?
Side, angle, side.
Okay, so is my angle between my 2 sides?
Wow, no.
No, so I have side, side, angle.
But it has.
But it has a 90 degrees, so what is it actually?
HL.
This is HL. Shh, Alex, you're going to have to move. You can't listen.
So not congruent.
No, it's HL. HL. It would be not congruent if it was just SSA with no 90. So what goes with HAP? No. HAP. HYP.
Yes. Send me the recipe on TikTok.
G is tricky.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because it's side, side, side.
Okay. Do you agree there's a side right there?
Yes.
Yes. But if you look at one triangle, how many sides do I have? Can I just add a tick mark on top and bottom? No. This is just side, side. Is that enough information?
Yeah, it's not congruent, period.
She meant no, it's not congruent, period. She was answering her own question, not my question. But she got it right. Last one. What can I add? Tick marks. So what do I have? Is my angle between? Shh, ladies. Shh. What goes with BOY? Be careful. Nope. BOY. Do you see how Y has the arch and that's the end? B has nothing. YSB. That one's a little weird. You have to be careful.
I agree.
Okay.
Why did you do that? I didn't know I did that. I put 3 flowers. He popped it.
It was
All right. Next one. Which of the following somebody asked me if there were 2 answers, but we didn't read this right. Does have enough information to prove they're congruent. So which one of these, looking at it, do you automatically know is congruent? 2 is congruent. Now, some of you might have looked at 1 and you said, but Miss Olivares, this is SAS. That's congruent. The other one is that angle between the 2 sides. No, this one it is, this one's not. So that angle is in different spots. So that's why that one doesn't work. This one, why doesn't this work? It's just 2 S's. That's not enough information. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to go kind of quick on the proofs. Your proof tomorrow will be like your assessment yesterday. You are going to have like a little answer bank to help you. So remember, you are always going to start with your given. Please make the markings on your picture. R is congruent to T. I marked that. R, remember you look at your middle letter. RPS is congruent to TPS. What else do I know about this picture here? That middle line, I can add SP is congruent to SP. What's my reason on that? If SP is congruent to SP, what's the reason? What's that? What's that? Reflexive property. Remember we chose that yesterday?
Oh, I'm not going to remember that tomorrow.
You have a word bank tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we, this one has an extra line, by the way. We end with our prove. Triangle SRP is congruent to triangle STP. Look at this real quick. Don't back up yet. What do I have?
You got that.
3 arches.
Angle.
I have 2 angles. Is my side between? No. For the last one, you just write the given.
What? You're taking out the point? Hopefully you like it.
It was right there.
What?
Why are these angles congruent, y'all? Bow tie. What is that called? Vertical angles. Definition of vertical angles, or VA.
Wait, did you go with that? You went with your hand?
These are angle, side, angle. Alright, you can start packing up. You have a test tomorrow. Please study this. Take it home.